guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here. And, want to introduce yourself? Guys, girls, and
Me?
everyone in
What?
between. This is
Yep.
Rebellious Pastry
Hold on.
here. And, but yeah. What is your name?
The Toon Tactician. Woohoo!
Toon Tactician. Da 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 da. Just kidding. Anyways, I need to get my question sheet up. But yeah, anyways, so that's alrighty. So I'm gonna go through the spiel that I always do. Basically, like, feel free to ask Toon Tactician questions. Can I just call you Triple T?
I don't care. Call me whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Anyways, so Triple T is getting interviewed by yours truly, and yeah, as every one of these shows goes, you can go ahead and ask him questions, but only about gaming. If your questions are about anything else or directed towards me, then your comment will be taken down. But
It's all good.
Sorry, I got a little distracted by your DMing me the entirety of the alphabet. My goodness gracious. Anyways, shoot, I need the questions again.
Question number 1. Where would the question sheet be?
Okay, but yeah, anyways, just go ahead and feel free, and then, when you're asking the question, please put, like, either at Rebellious Pastry or, a donut emote so that we know who we're talking, who is talking to us versus each other, because it's very awkward to go ahead and read in the middle of a conversation. But yeah, anyways, Triple T, what's your pronouns?
He.
Him?
Yeah.
Push
to talk is annoying.
Why do you have it on then?
'Cause it's loud in here.
Oh. You should turn the turn the noise off if it's loud.
If only that's how it worked.
Alrighty. But yeah, anyways, what was I going to say? Triple T. Alright. What is your social media? Basically, send me your YouTube so I can go ahead and post it for the entirety of the donut batch to see.
You want me to find my YouTube?
And you basically explain your YouTube and what you do on it, and apparently what you don't do on it in your case.
Did you look it up already?
Triple T?
Well, I have 2, so let me send you the other one.
Alright. Why don't you send me both? But yeah, can you go ahead and explain to me what you do on your channels?
One of the channels isn't related to this, though, so...
Alrighty.
That's the first channel.
But yeah, you need to go ahead and, explain to me what you do on your channel.
Well, right now it's just me uploading random clips, because I don't have many videos on it yet. But other than that, I wanted to, like, start with this game I found, because it's a small game that just came out, and it's kind of cool. So, my plan is to make my channel mostly about that.
That's fair. Wait, I just sent you the channel instead of the chat. There we go. And then, so what is your other channel?
The Toon Tactician. That's the music one I've whenever I get bored.
When you go ahead and choose to do other things when you're bored other than Toon Tactician.
Was that a question?
No, I'm just making fun of you. Can you go ahead and send me Toon Tactician? Since it's like part of the what's your social media question. Triple T.
Let me find that then.
Triple T. But yeah. You also have a Twitch?
Who says that?
Your YouTube says that.
My YouTube lied.
Yeah, sure.
I can't really go live anymore because everything is so noisy all the time because roommates, but yeah, it was fun streaming there.
For whatever reason, I thought Toon Tactician was 3 words. I'm still calling you a Triple T, though.
That's fine.
Because double T wouldn't sound good.
T.
But yeah, anyways, but yeah, and then, what is your hobby that you're on?
Isn't it gaming now?
Yeah, that you're on the show for.
That's the hobby then.
How long have you been gaming?
That is a question.
Answer
I
it!
don't know how long.
Ever since I was a weeny, teeny little lad, when I was 3 years old, I picked up my very first controller.
Sounds about right.
Wait, seriously? I was kidding!
I don't know. I didn't, keep track of stuff.
But yeah, when did you remember starting gaming? Or was it before you remember?
Yes.
You need to describe more in your answers, bro.
I can't remember when I first just, played a game.
That would have been nice for you to answer without me being like
PlayStation 2.
But yeah, so you first started on the PlayStation 2?
Yep.
How did you find gaming as a hobby?
That was a long time ago. I don't remember.
You know, with these interviews, you could just bullshit an answer and no one would ever know.
I could, but I can't think that far ahead.
So your parents got your console for you. Is what I'm
Yep. I bought it with my own money.
You did?
No, I was just making up an answer like you told me to.
Well, touche.
You see how that went?
Why are you interested in gaming?
It's a fun pastime whenever I don't want to do anything else.
Oh man. So wait a minute. So is Toon Tactician or is gaming a higher spot on your priority list?
The other one.
Toon Tactician?
Yeah, because gaming doesn't really feel like you're accomplishing much.
Damn! Wow,
you're just playing
saying that. You're saying that on a hobby interview show about gaming.
Doesn't mean you can't have fun doing it. It's just not like you're not creating anything unless you actually make YouTube videos, and that's a hard thing to learn how to do.
Wow. I feel like we have a good idea of how this episode's gonna be. But yeah,
it's gonna end great.
Let's see here. Why do you do gaming?
'Cause fun.
How much does
there need to be a reason other than that?
thing. Some people have like a long-winded answer, and that's what I'm looking for.
Well, I chose to start playing games because I didn't want to do anything productive because I feel like that's all I do. So when I play a game, I like to have fun.
You like to have fun playing games. That sounds like every
Yes,
gamer ever.
that's the answer. You want me to come up with something else?
I mean, only if it's true. Quote unquote true.
Because if you don't have fun playing the game you play, then it's not relaxing, right?
Right. But then
So
what
the game needs
explains
to
the
be
people
fun.
what explains the people who play like freaking I don't know, FNAF? What explains
They
those
have
people?
fun.
They have fun freaking out over electronic robots?
Um, yes. Or it's good as like reaction content, I guess.
I guess.
The better your scream is, the more views you get.
Oh man, I feel like I would just be screaming my head off the entirety of the game. Like, ah! Just like screaming during the intro. Like, ah! Oh man. Oh, man. But yeah.
Isn't screaming fun though?
Sometimes. I mean,
So sometimes the game is fun, right?
I guess so. If you like to scream.
Some people like to get scared, I guess.
Wait, so getting
If I got
scared?
scared, I probably would break something on accident.
Oh man, so getting scared is relaxing to people?
Not to me, but who knows?
Like, your answer is not making any sense here. So you're saying that
I
people
don't
who
make any
play.
sense, okay?
I make even less sense, but you know.
Is that a challenge?
Um, I feel like statistically you would make more sense than I would.
Challenge accepted.
But please try to be as understandable as you can be for this specific show. Because
Alright, we're doing an okay job at that.
yeah, you're just being like too straightforward.
That's all I can be right now, I'm sorry.
Well, you are straight and going forward, so you know. you probably are wondering where you went wrong in your life.
You're probably wondering how I ended up here.
Yep. But anyways, so you say they're relaxing. Games are relaxing. That's the reason why you do it.
I should not say that, but they're fun. But some games can be relaxing, and if I need a relaxing game, I have a couple of those.
Animal Crossing.
No, I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if you seem like the Animal Crossing type.
What kind of games do you think I play?
Mario.
Do 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 do.
There we go. Let's see here. And then how much does it cost? Yes, this includes everything that you would ever need to buy for gaming. Not counting the
Well,
power.
you're gonna want some monitors. And you'll probably need a computer if you want to play with computer. But yeah.
How much?
Then you have to buy the games.
But how much does that all cost on average?
I'd say $1,000.
$1,000 for a computer?
Computer plus monitor.
So I would say $800 for a computer and $20 or wait, all right.
That seems reasonable.
Some computers cost $1K though. How much does the standard monitor cost?
I don't know. Let's just say 100.
All right. And then how much does each game or how much on average does a game cost
$20.
for a computer game?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's a better rate than the Switch. A lot
How much are Switch games?
like a 64 a game.
That makes no sense.
What other consoles do you have? Or do you have any other consoles? Or do you mostly play on your computer?
I mostly just play on my computer.
And then does your esports, all right, since you do esports, does esports have any fees with it or no?
No, there's no fees with that.
And then
You just have to have the game.
Just because I am who I am, I'm gonna make you say how much your mouse cost. Your mouse cost
$0 because I don't know.
How you can't just get a mouse for free.
I said everything probably costs like $1,000. Why can't that be enough?
Oh man. And then is it a one cost hobby or something that you keep on paying for?
I mean, once you buy the game, you own it, unless you get like a recurring subscription game.
Like, sorry, I got this.
World of Warcraft.
And then how much does that cost to renew?
I think it's like 15 or 20, I think, a month.
And then is there like a onset cost with that, or
What do you mean?
like do you have to pay more at the beginning, or is it just the subscription?
I have no idea. I don't play that game.
But yeah, so would you say that you get most of your games off Steam?
Yep, that's where I get them from.
And do you feel like that there's a difference between cost of the game and the quality of the game? Like, do you feel like the more costs, the more the higher I mean, like the higher the quality, or not really?
I would say that's pretty accurate, except for games that are free. Because free games can still be good.
Such as?
I'm thinking. I mean, Overwatch is free now, so
Oh.
that's a well put together game.
Wait, Overwatch is free now?
Overwatch is free now ever since it was Overwatch 2.
Oh. How much did Overwatch 1 cost?
$20.
Alright. That's still fair. I feel like computer games are more fair than like console games as far as pricing goes. Do you own an Xbox or do you own a PlayStation?
Both? Why?
How much does it cost for a PlayStation and how much does it cost?
I don't know. I don't use them.
Man.
They're like my family, so whatever.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to look it up unless you want to look it up. Because
have fun looking stuff up.
You're supposed to be answering questions for me.
I can't answer questions I know nothing about.
You can go ahead and look it up. Unless it's like a emotion-filled question.
Alright, PlayStation 5 costs $500.
Which PlayStation do you own, or does your family own?
Xbox One only costs like $300?
$300 these days, I think. Wait.
What?
Why is it that PlayStation costs more than Xbox when you can basically get the same games on both?
That's a great question. I'm not in the marketing team.
the is it like the whole Apple versus Android thing? Like, because we are PlayStation, we're gonna cost more.
I'm pretty sure it's that, but there's also like they're paying these game developers to only make it compatible for PlayStation, so
Oh.
you can only get some games over there.
Oh, so it's better to get a PlayStation over an Xbox because only some things can be played on. There's some things that can only be played on a PlayStation, right?
That's what I heard, but I haven't looked anything up yet.
I'm also like one thing about me is I get frustrated um with the Xbox because the Switch has like different buttons. No, it has the same buttons but in a different order, and I'm like, what is this? And I get frustrated with that.
It is witchcraft.
Yep, it is. But yeah. Um. Let's see.
What other questions do you got?
I accidentally opened the rule sheet instead of the. But anyways, do you make any money off of it?
No, I don't make any money.
Do you plan on do you have any plans to make money off of it?
I mean, eventually, if my YouTube channel grows, but I actually have to put effort into it first before that will happen.
Wow, that's something called having a YouTube channel.
It's called having motivation, and right now all I want to do is play the games.
Maybe you should stream yourself playing the games then.
I would, but it's too loud in my room half the time.
Figure it out.
I'm trying. I'll probably start streaming like next year whenever I get a separate room or something.
That's fair. And then you pretty much killed the and how question pretty quickly. And then
What's the how question?
how are you gonna make money off of it if you're planning to?
Magic. See, I can make stuff up.
And then let's see here. And then so how many hours a week do you spend on average on gaming?
Can I plead the fifth?
No.
I don't know. Probably too many.
On average.
Too many.
Oh man. So I'm gonna take that as 8 hours a day.
That's like how long I'm awake for. That's too many. You want me to actually figure it out?
Okay. Let's see.
I'd say 3. That seems reasonable.
3 hours a week or 3 hours a day?
3 hours a day.
3 times 7. 21 hours a
21. That's not that bad. It's like working a full-time job.
That's a half-time job, dude.
It's like working a job.
And then oh man. And then let's see here. And then how easy is it to have other hobbies?
It's super easy.
Like what other hobbies do you have other than gaming and also apparently walking to my job to talk to me?
That's called exercise, and it's something everyone should do.
So you basically go over to my job to talk to me for exercise?
I'm also bored.
Yeah. Um. But like, yeah. So you say it's super easy to have other hobbies?
Yeah, you just don't play games. Oh wait, but then you can't really do your YouTube channel, I guess. So
No, wait, but the
yeah,
YouTube, but that would be the fault of the YouTube channel.
that would be the YouTube channel stuff.
Yeah.
You can play games and then go do productive stuff, like treat the games as a reward for when you get the productive done.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, would you consider gaming a social hobby?
No,
No.
maybe depends on if you're like if it's I don't know how to describe this. Get a group of friends together and you just have like the LAN parties people used to do, right? Just
Land
do
parties?
that. LAN, local area network.
Oh.
But now it's just through Wi-Fi, and you all join the same game, I guess.
I feel like there's ways to go ahead and game in person too.
Board games.
That's different though. But yeah.
I mean, esports is in person, so yeah, it's kind of like social.
Are you guys all
You have a
playing?
team, then you work together.
Are you guys all like playing the same game?
We're playing the same game as a team. That's what esports is.
Nice. But yeah, and then um is it easy to play with others?
Yes, you just have to have the game.
So you're not like arguing or anything?
I mean, if it's a team game, then you're working together. But if it's like a what's the opposite of team?
Versus?
Yeah, if it's a competitive game, we're all against each other, then there's lots of arguing on you broke this rule or no, he shouldn't get to do that because you want to win, you want to get the advantage.
Oh man. So I want you to go ahead and give me a definitive answer and be like, is it
Yes,
easy? Yeah, so it is easy to play with others. How did
it's yes,
how has gaming helped you?
relaxation.
Like just so you know, you can answer the how does it help you in multiple different ways. Like you can be like,
Yeah, when you're mad, you play a game and then you win, you feel a whole lot better. The rest of your day goes great or something. But then if you lose, everything sucks. So yeah, gaming is good.
um
Actually, you shouldn't let the game affect your entire day. That's a bad idea.
but like how has it helped you like physically, mentally,
I
emotionally?
mean, with esports, we were onto semifinals, so
Ooh,
everything's been going great for like that. So I guess that just helps build team. I guess
teamwork.
my words are making sense as they come out my mouth.
But yeah, so teamwork. They encourage teamwork.
Teamwork, yeah.
It also helps you kill time.
Yeah.
What else does it do for you?
Um, gives you something to do. Wait, that's killing time.
Yeah. Have you met your greatest friends using gaming or no?
Um, great question.
Or did
You
you
mean so,
or
like
did you
people
or
in
did
the game I've never met before?
or did you go ahead and meet your bestest friend by just sitting in a cafeteria one day?
I don't think that's how it went.
But yeah. Um um
Meeting people in games is hard because like you just join the next game and you never see them again
so it
unless you
doesn't
like friend them and then
so it
stuff.
doesn't help build friendships.
You can always just add the person after the game, right?
Right?
And then that way, yeah, I guess it does. Because then if you keep playing games with them, you guys can just like plan to do it again, and then you have an online friend, and there you go.
Ooh. Are you ready for the next question?
No, not really.
Too bad. Or do you want me or do you want to answer how has it helped you more?
No, I'd rather go to the next question.
What are the downsides with gaming?
You're not doing productive.
You're not doing productive things?
Yeah, like homework.
What else?
Job, I guess. But you can always just play it after your job.
Yeah. What other downsides does it have? Like I know like the like scientifically.
You're on a screen all day,
Yep. Blue light.
so that's also not that good.
Um you could be exercising, but then again, there's Pokemon Go for that.
That is a good job. I don't know what to say.
What else? What other downsides are there? Do you ever feel sore after playing a game because of your posture?
No. But another downside is if you lose, you feel bad for like an hour or something.
Have you ever broken a controller?
I have broken nothing
Hmm.
except my enemy's ego.
Oh man, that's so fun to break. But that's beside my point. Um,
I wouldn't say that's a drawback though, because that's funny.
yeah. Destroy your worst enemy's self-worth.
People think they're good at the game, and then you're also good, and then it's fun.
So you like to destroy people's
Well, that's the point of the game is to win, right?
yeah. But yeah, what other downsides are there?
You have to deal with toxic people.
Isn't that just life?
Yep. But when you're trying to play a game to have fun and relax, and you have to deal with someone like that, it's just bad.
Yeah. Um, how often do you get like people who are toxic on games?
Depends on the game. For Overwatch, not really often. So, because we're all just trying to have fun at my rank.
That's fair.
I'm bad at my game.
Wait, oh, I thought you were at such a high rank to where like people got paid to play.
No, higher ranks are when people get mad when you mess up because then they lose.
Oh. So more toxic people on the higher levels. Interesting.
That's what I found out.
Oh man. So you decided to purposefully go back down so that you can go ahead and have fun again?
We'll call it that.
Alrighty, and then here's the golden $1,000,000 question of the reason of why I even do this show. Are you ready for it?
No, let's skip to the next question.
Too bad. We're doing this one. Would you recommend it to others?
Absolutely.
You how you said that is not really convincing to me.
I would 100% recommend you play a game. Because it doesn't have to be a competitive game.
That sounds like your tone there sounded sarcastic. You're like, I totally.
You should play a game if you have fun.
But yeah. Anyways, it's now time for me to go ahead and ask you questions.
Isn't that what you were doing this entire time?
It's more freeform questions now. It's not like
okay.
It's not like the question. It's not like the questions that I um like have on the sheet. But yeah, so what kind of games do you play personally?
Mostly competitive games like League of Legends and Overwatch. Amazing games. I hate them so much.
Why are you like amazing games? I hate them so much.
No reason other than yeah, they're great.
Do they cost anything or no?
No, they're free games. The only price is your sanity.
Wow, that sounds like a heavy price still though.
Yeah, those are the games where people are just mad. But the other games I play are nicer, like Oxygen Not Included.
Wait, that's a game?
Yep, it's a game where oxygen is not included.
So what is the so is this a video game? How much does it cost?
I think it costs like $20.
And then what is the game about?
All right, so you have these little guys, and there's no oxygen, and they just crashed onto this asteroid, and they have to build a little base in order to survive. And then you have to make them get food, and then you have to like research stuff and blah 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 blah. It's a base building game.
Um no, let's see here. Um let's see here. I'm going to go to the
Games.
let's see here. I'm going to go to the chat. No fair. I want to breathe. I feel like most people do.
Yeah, well, oxygen costs money now.
But yeah, so like why do you like a no is it like no chance or like no what is it called again?
Oxygen not included.
Oxygen not included, yes.
I like it because it's a single player game and you can pause it and you can plan stuff. So, like, if you like planning everything, you can plan everything and then do it.
So it's like one of those games that it gives you time to process.
Yep, it's one of those games where you process stuff and you react and then you do stuff, I guess.
But yeah, I have a question. Do you like single player or multiplayer games more?
I like multiplayer games more because single player games, unless it's like random every time, you're gonna get the same thing every time you play it. So I'm gonna memorize everything that's gonna happen, and yeah. I will never be able to play the game again for at least a year.
Okay. But yeah, so with multiplayer games, you feel like it's more like random?
It is definitely a whole lot random because you can never predict what your allies are gonna do.
That's fair. Do you get frustrated if they do something stupid?
No, I just try my best, and if I'm good enough, I can just carry the entire game. So it's cool.
More like if the enemy team is bad enough, then you can carry the entire game.
Yeah, probably mostly that.
But yeah, how does it feel when you carry the entire game? Do you like it or no?
It's great. Especially in like competitive games, knowing you won that game because you were good, that's good.
Yeah. Do you have any instances that annoy you more than others? When it comes to like
Not really.
So how is it
I guess just waiting for cues.
So how is it like to be on an esports team?
It's fun. You actually have like a team and you're working together. You play the game a way you've never actually played it before because like lower ranks, people don't really communicate or plan stuff together. So it's just like a different way to play the game.
Fair. Do you feel like it feels different to go ahead and play it that way versus like having everyone not know
It's
each other?
definitely different.
So does
100%.
so does it feel more like a sport that way?
Yeah, there's communication, everyone has a job to do, and if one person doesn't do it, then the entire team suffers.
Oh no. Do you have any lazy team members? Don't say them by name though. If you
I
do,
had one last year.
what did they do?
Absolutely nothing.
Dang, so they just like decided to sleep on the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. And is it like a hyper is it like a hyperly competitive like thing with esports, or like is it like a competitive league or no?
I think we're in like a league thing because we're getting matched up with players in our skill group, so matches are mostly fair.
So like are you guys like, I know for like physical sports you have like the and or like the NCAA and whatnot.
We are also NCAA, even though we don't do movement.
Really, you guys are NCAA?
We are actually NCAA.
How did you guys get into the esports team?
Like me specifically?
No, just like how does one get into an NCAA esports team?
I don't know. I just play the game.
But like, how did you sign up for it? Is my question.
Well, I found someone who was in the esport team, and they brought me to the captain guy, and they added me to the team, and that was it.
So they're like, "Hey, captain, can we um add this random ass guy to our team?"
Pretty much, yeah.
So there was no like auditions or anything.
No.
I'm surprised there's not like more like a
We're a small group,
also
so if there were more people, I'm pretty sure there would be auditions.
also is there like is it one team for like every game, or is there like separate teams for separate games?
We have 2 Overwatch teams.
That does not answer my question.
My bad. There's different teams for every game. We just happen to have 2 Overwatch teams.
Okay. But yeah, so you have like how many different games do like how many different teams are there? Not counting Overwatch.
5.
5?
Well, there's Rocket League, there's Rainbow Six Siege. It's also Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Which I thought was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros.
How would a team wait? Oh, you guys would just use the team game function for that.
For Smash Bros?
Yeah.
So how that works is everyone has 3 lives, and you just keep passing the controller to everyone, and whichever team runs out of lives first wins. I mean, loses. They lose. So yeah,
And
that's how that works.
Go turn on the lights. But yeah, anyways, so do you guys have a team for Minecraft?
No.
Whoops. But yeah, drop something. Anyways, so there's a team for Smash Bros, team for Overwatch twice, but I didn't say any duplicates. Let's see here. Minecraft? No. Overwatch? Can you please repeat?
We don't have any Overwatch teams.
Can you please repeat the teams you guys have again? My bad.
We got Rainbow Six Siege, we got Rocket League, Overwatch, There was a League of Legends team last year, so we didn't have enough people this year.
Oh. And it's basically like if there's enough people, then there's gonna be like games or like a team.
If there's enough people for the game, then we can have a team.
Okay, so the reason of why we have two Overwatch teams is a lot of people play Overwatch. I'm guessing.
There's a lot of people who play Overwatch.
Yeah. What happens if one Overwatch team gets paired with the other Overwatch team?
That actually happened, and all we did was we played normally. That's literally all that happened is we played normally, and the other team won.
Oh man. Regardless, the same school wins though.
Technically, but the same school also loses, so.
Oh man. At that point, you're pretty much at a stalemate.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man. But yeah.
I figured out why those guys are on the other team, though.
So are the two teams different divisions?
Yep, we're grouped based on our rating and stuff, so they're the higher rated team and we're the lower rated team.
Oh man. How did you guys manage to be paired up together then?
They messed up their rating system.
Oh no. But yeah, is there like any teams that they have that you're not a part of? Or are you a part of all of them?
I'm only a part of the Overwatch team.
Oh, I thought you were part of the other ones too.
Nope, just Overwatch.
Why just Overwatch?
Because I don't play the other games?
I thought you said you played League of Legends. My bad.
There's no league team this year, so.
But yeah, think you'd ever pick up the other games or no?
No, they're too hard for me because brain input controls Texas.
Texas. So are the other games like too overstimulating?
No, I just don't know the combos and stuff, and they're much better than me, so it's hard to actually do anything.
Okay. But yeah, so how do they decide who's the team captain?
Great question. I have no idea.
Is it? I don't know.
I think it's based on who was there the longest.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, with bigger schools, do you think there's think there's more esports teams?
Yes, they probably have more funding as well.
How much funding does our esports team have?
No idea.
Okay. But yeah, what is the funding for equipment?
To buy computers that people can use.
Okay. And then
we also get jerseys.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we get jerseys.
Can you please take a picture of yours and send it to me?
I don't have it here, so no.
Dang! Really? I'm you guys get jerseys? You guys just sit
We're
there.
an NCAA team.
You guys just sit there. You guys just sit there.
You don't know how hard some people sweat, man.
Oh man.
These games are intense.
Do you guys wear gloves too?
No, why would we wear gloves?
I don't know, to keep the sweat in? I don't know. Or maybe to like keep a better grip of the mouse.
I don't know. I don't.
But yeah, oh my goodness gracious. you guys probably have to go ahead and clean off the table after every game.
I don't know.
I'm just imagining like the sweat covered like mouse and keyboard. Ooh.
Yeah,
Gross.
keyboards get cleaned occasionally.
Occasionally.
That's why I use my own computer.
But yeah, oh man. Do you think it's funner to be in the esports team or not to be in the or like do things on your own?
Funner.
It's funner to be on the team.
What was the question? I got distracted.
It's okay.
All I heard was funner, and I'm like, haha, grammar mistake.
Okay, that's fair. What is funner, to be on the esports team or to do things on your own?
They're both fun. They have a time and a place where it's great. Because, like, if you want to throw the games, you should not play with your team, because then they'll get mad at you because you're throwing the game. I do not throw the games.
That sounds like you kind of do.
I do it on accident, okay?
How do you accidentally throw a game?
Because my brain makes a lapse in judgment and I do something stupid.
Okay. But yeah. What is the stupidest thing you've ever done in a game?
Leroy Jenkins.
What game and what did you do?
So in League, whenever somebody gets super low, your first thought is to go after them and get them. And so that's what I did, and then I died.
Wow.
It happens a lot.
But yeah, so like what all do you do in Overwatch?
I'm the DPS, so the game for me is all aim and no brain.
Oh. So you guys have different positions on your esports team?
Yep, because there's different positions in the games we play.
Okay. What are all the positions in Overwatch?
There's DPS, support, and tank.
Can you please explain them all?
The tank tanks the damage, the support supports the team, and the DPS deals damage per second.
Oh. Imagine if you were on a team just to get damaged. I can imagine that.
You mean like the DPS?
Yes.
Because you need the DPS, because if the other team doesn't die, then you can't push forward.
Imagine applying to be the DPS though. Is the DPS like the players that do the worst in the games?
The DPS deal the damage.
Or I thought you meant get damaged. My goodness.
That's the tank's job.
Oh, the tank. My bad. The tank. Imagine applying to be the tank of a game. Oh my goodness. But yeah, imagine if you were just like wanting to join the esports team and they decide, okay, you're gonna be a tank. You're just gonna get damaged now.
Yeah, there's also other stuff, but I don't know the role well enough.
Yeah. So it's your job to deal damage, right?
It's my job to deal damage.
But yeah, how about, do you ever play Overwatch not with the esports team?
Mostly no.
Do you feel like it's more chaotic without the team though?
It's so much more chaotic.
Oh man. Like everyone's just trying to do the same thing.
Everyone's trying to do different things, and nobody uses the voice communication, so you have no idea what everyone else is thinking.
How do you feel about voice chats in games?
I don't use them. And I know I just complain that no one talks, but I don't care.
Complaining about some. And now that's something called the pot calling the kettle black.
I said I don't care.
You literally admitted to being the pot that called the kettle black, which is basically like being like complaining about something that you also do.
Yeah, that's normal though.
It's a form of hypocrisy.
Texas.
But yeah, anyways, do you get mostly paired up with in-state schools or out-of-state schools?
I think we're mostly in-state schools. Never mind. There's Arizona.
So like everyone that's in the same time zone.
Yep, that sounds more like it.
That's fair though. So you're not expecting like one team to play at 2 a.m. in the morning.
I don't think that would ever happen because then it would be like 4 a.m. or 12 a.m.
But yeah, it's always somewhere's 4 a.m. in the morning.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh man, can't really say what that means on air, but thank you.
I don't even know what that means.
Let me go ahead and DM it to you since it's not channel appropriate.
I know exactly what it means.
But yeah. But yeah.
Next question.
Let's see here. I'm trying. So, what games do you not play on a team, and how do those go?
All the single player games, and they go great because it's a single player game.
What's all the single player games? And don't read the DM out loud.
Single player games? There's there's Minecraft. There's Oxygen Not Included. I also have Slay the Spire.
So what?
Blah 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 blah.
So what do you tend to do on Minecraft? Like that's a kind of odd question, but like
speed run.
So many different kinds of people who play Minecraft. There's people who literally mod the game. There's people who
I've been doing that.
There's also people who like to play it nicely. There's people who prefer creative mode. Just like how do you use the game Minecraft?
I speedrun it.
And so do you do like the easiest settings possible?
No, I do the hardest settings possible, and then I make it even harder by making it so you don't regenerate health.
Oh! Holy smokes. Were you able to ever beat the Ender Dragon that way?
I don't remember. I'll have to try it again.
How many times have you rage quitted on a world because you lost all your stuff?
I don't think I've ever done that.
I've done that so many times.
I just go get my stuff and then I'm good.
I am that player that literally has their base half built no matter what because they're always expanding on their base. So it's almost always
okay. Are you a person who organizes your chests or are they just completely random?
I try to organize my chests.
Interesting. And how long have you been playing Minecraft for?
Me? I don't remember. Probably since like high school, middle school-ish. But yeah, do you play Java or
I play Java.
Pocket? I play Pocket because it's cheap.
Pocket Edition's on the console or iPad or something. I don't know.
Yep, iPad, console, basically everything that's not the computer. Even though you can get.
I play it on Java because you can mod that.
But yeah, like what kind of mods do you like to do?
Things that make it harder.
You like to make people's lives hard.
I mean, I'm playing it by myself, so
You like to make your own life hard. Isn't life hard enough
I like to have a
already?
challenge. Because, like, the mod I made makes it so you heal at half the speed. It's like a
Oh.
status effect or something.
Oh no.
Oh no, I also made it so there's an enchantment that gives you a 1% chance to dodge an attack for every enchantment level you have.
Oh. But yeah,
So it goes up to like 20% chance per hit.
so do you that's interesting. Do you play any Nintendo games as well?
No.
Is it because you don't have a console?
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, think you'd ever join the Super Smash Bros. Team or no?
I would if I was actually good at the game, but I suck at it.
Has the esports team ever broken a controller?
Probably. I wouldn't know for sure though.
Fair. But yeah, um Minecraft. What other games do you play?
Minecraft.
Let's see here. Yeah, you
Okay. You want to hear about the new game that I wanted to make my YouTube channel off of?
yes.
It's called Deceive Inc., where you pretend to be an NPC, and it's a first-person shooter game. And yeah, that's the game.
Is it like more of a what kind of game is it? So you said it's a first person shooter, right? Do you like
It's a
first
first-person shooter where you pretend to be an NPC.
do you like first person shooters or third person shooters better?
I don't think I've ever played a third-person shooter, but it would be super hard to play it, I think. Unless like the cursor is still there in the middle of the screen. I don't know what I'm saying.
But yeah, wait, is there hold on, I'm going to see if there's such of a thing called a third person shooter if I'm making shit up. But yeah.
I probably just made something up.
Third person shooters. I think that'd be considered like platformers.
Platformers are fun.
Like what platformers do you play?
Yes.
Wait, I think Splatoon is considered a third person shooter.
I think it is too, but I don't know.
But yeah. 9 most influential Tomb Raider. I'm just looking up things. Star Wars Battlefront front. But yeah, I don't think there's something called a second person shooter.
Second person is weird.
Yeah. But yeah, there is something
I don't understand it.
There is something called third person shooters. I'm not just making stuff up. Do you think that shooting games make people more violent in real life or no?
No, it doesn't.
Why do people think that then?
Because they didn't want people playing games in the first place.
What is it about games that make them addicting?
Dopamine.
Fair.
They also programmed games to be addictive. So, like, Overwatch loot box system was there to get people coming back, I guess.
But yeah, do you have any experiences with being too addicted to a game?
No. I hope not.
Lie. That sounds like a lie. What do you tend to think whenever you hear stories about gamers dying because they couldn't put a game down and they literally neglected themselves until they died?
Is that a real story?
Yes!
I've never heard these stories.
I have. Have you...
Well, what are your thoughts on that?
It's just like, why can't they just go ahead and take care of themselves? But yeah, um, there's been times to where like I was playing Breath of the Wild until like, I literally spent all day in the basement, like a few times playing Breath of the Wild, and then when it was time for dinner, I just thought I ate breakfast. I just ate breakfast. But yeah,
That doesn't sound too healthy.
I only did it like once or up to 3 times.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like missed a meal.
I've done it more with animation than I did gaming.
That's because you're having fun.
Yes. Um. But yeah. Is there any games that you don't like that you've played?
I Dead by Daylight. That game is terrible.
Why do you not like Dead by Daylight?
Because everyone in it is toxic and the developers don't know how to balance a game.
What do you mean by developers didn't know how to balance a game?
They did not know how to make one side the same strength as the other side. So it's either a stomp one way or a stomp the other way.
Oh. Oh man. So like you would either get completely defeated or you would completely defeat. Like it wasn't like it was
Exactly. It's not fun either way.
It was a 50-50 chance of winning or losing, not just like
That's what it seems like. They also have like overpowered stuff, so one side will win and the other side basically has no chance to.
That's not fun.
Why do you think I stopped playing it?
Fair. Do you think people actually play Dead by Daylight and actually like it?
Yeah, of course. Some people have fun.
Have you ever played a horror game?
No, I don't think so.
Would you ever play a horror game?
That's
Or no?
count. What was that?
Would you ever play a horror game?
I would absolutely play a horror game, but they all cost money.
So you like to play the free stuff because they're free?
Exactly.
Alright, that makes sense, I guess. Would you ever go ahead and pay money for a game? Or no?
I would, but I would have to really want the game. But I'm never buying like the in-game transaction things for cosmetics because that's I don't care about skins and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot of people do that though. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed that, yeah. And if the game is pay to win, like you have to spend money to buy extra stuff in order to have an advantage, then that's not a good game, and I would not want to play that.
So what's your thoughts on mobile games? Yes, no, maybe?
It's a game you play for 5 minutes while you're waiting in line at Starbucks.
How do you feel about those games?
I don't have any mobile games installed on my phone.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's better things to do at that time or no?
Well, you don't need to be playing games 24/7 either, and having a game in your pocket seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you feel like people's attention spans have gotten worse due to games? Hello? You there? You there? You there? You there? You there? You there? Hello? Can you? Are you talking right now? Are you talking right now? Hold on. Hello? Are you not talking? Let's see. I'm gonna see if it's a internet issue. Hello? Hello? It's working. I can hear you. I can't hear you though. Alright. Are you speaking? Now speak.
This is stupid. Did it work?
Yes.
I don't understand. I couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear me.
Okay. Which now have you ever won or lost a game due to somebody's internet error?
Yes, people leave the game and then we lose the game because it's a 4v5.
Oh no.
But I don't feel bad because I've left the game because of internet either, or two.
Like with esports, have you ever like lost a game
Yes,
on the internet?
people, our team would disconnect in the middle of the game, and since it's Overwatch, you lose all your ult charge and it puts you back a whole lot.
Wow. So, I feel like that can be a disadvantage too. I feel like
That is a disadvantage.
some schools can afford better internet than others.
They also can afford better computers, which is why we need to win so we can get more funding.
So if you win, do you like get money for winning?
I think so.
And
We haven't won yet.
would it be for the team or would it be scholarships if you won?
I think it would be I don't know. I'm gonna say scholarships. Because we won the money, so it should go to us in theory.
But then again, if it went to you, guys, then you guys wouldn't ever like get money for the team to get new equipment.
Well, we won, so we would get noticed more, which would mean we get more funding.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, and so NCAA runs the program for the
I have no idea.
But yeah, how does it feel to be an NCAA athlete technically?
It feels the same as if I wasn't.
Do you guys have to like train and practice like the physical sports?
Yes, we play the game as a team, and that's considered our practice.
Okay. So
we just like practice callouts and crap.
So how many hours a week is esports?
3.
3 hours. So is it like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing?
It's Tuesday, and we do it from like 6 to 9.
Oh, that makes more sense. From 6 to 9. If I was better at gaming, I could go do that.
There's only one way to get better.
To play the game.
Have somebody play the game for you. I'm joking.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm just not interested in it. If I was, imagine if they had like is most of the esports team female at birth or male at birth?
How
many girls are on the team?
I don't know. I only know who's on my team.
No, but is it all dudes or
mostly?
Is there any like girls or non-binary people on your team?
Yes, there are.
But yeah, that's good. Like I just want there to be like a gender balance in like who plays games.
It's basically whoever wants to, because we're not blocking people from playing.
That's fair. So you're basically the easiest NCAA team to get into. Interesting.
We're the easiest NCAA team to get into.
Hmm. So I could be an NCAA athlete if I wanted to.
Probably, yeah.
I feel like that's cheating when it comes to like being a NCAA athlete, though.
Blah, blah, blah.
The football players would probably look at you and be like, "What are you doing, man? You're calling yourself an athlete, even though you're basically having your ass down on a chair for like 3 hours a week."
They would think I'm smart because I'm an athlete without having to put in as much effort.
Oh man, but yeah. So do you hang out with your teammates outside of gaming?
Yeah, well,
Esports?
no, we play games outside of practice.
Do you guys hang out outside of gaming or no?
Not really, we just play the game.
Or do you or is it every waking hour that you're not spent on gaming or school, you're pretty much with me?
No, that's not it either.
But yeah, with the esports team, would you say it's still easy to have other hobbies?
Yeah, I have other hobbies.
Like what?
Like the thing that I need to do.
Like watching me get completely slammed at work because we are understaffed.
No, like the other channel.
Oh, Toon Tactician. Triple T. I still call you Triple T.
Double T.
Double T. But yeah, think you'd ever want to completely build your own game?
Yeah, I want to be a game dev because that sounds like fun.
What would your game be about if you were a game dev?
Horror game.
About what would the horror game be about?
Scary.
So you would want to make a horror game without playing a horror game. That sounds like a disaster.
Exactly. I don't know.
What's your thoughts on people making movies based off of games? Like the Mario movie, Sonic movie 1, Sonic movie 2, potential Sonic movie 3, FNAF movie. I don't think any other games have movies. Hello?
Was that a question?
Yes.
I didn't hear a question.
What's your thoughts on the movies that are based off of games?
I don't care. I just don't watch them.
That's fair. Um, so like, what is the game Overwatch about? Like, is there any plot line, or is it just people fighting?
I mean, there probably is, but I just care about playing the game.
Do you like? What's your thoughts on like games with storylines?
I usually ignore the storyline and try to do it as fast as possible.
Oh man, so yeah, so you just
Yeah.
play the game for like the playability, not like the story.
Yep. I usually do it as fast as possible the first time, and then I go back and look at all the things I missed.
Wow. So you like the speediness of things.
Well, I speedrun it first, and then I go for 100% completion.
Okay. Which way is more enjoyable?
Speedrunning.
Why?
Because there's so many little things you gotta find, or you gotta go halfway across the map to do something and then go back over to finish it.
Oh man, that sounds like Breath of the Wild in a nutshell. But yeah, think you'd play Nintendo games if you had the chance to?
Probably not,
Why not?
because I don't know any Nintendo games.
You know Mario, that's a start.
That's it, I guess.
There's Mario, there's a lot of Mario. There's Zelda, there's Pikmin, there's Metroid,
I would play Zelda.
Oh man. There's so much time that can be lost while playing that game, I swear. And if you were to go ahead and make a horror game, what kind of characters would you put in it?
Scared characters.
Scared characters?
Exactly.
So which game?
I don't know. I haven't planned out the game yet.
But yeah. Hey, hat slippers. Please make sure to go ahead and ask us questions if you have any based off of gaming, and I'll let you know if I already asked them. But yeah. What's your favorite game out of all of your games that you play?
It's usually the one I'm playing, so I don't know.
You don't know? Have you ever played Celeste?
Isn't that platformer one with dashing and stuff?
I'm not sure. Like I know like somebody else who's addicted to no end with that game. Do you like platformers or shooters better?
I like shooters better.
Why do you like shooters better?
Because platformers make me angry when I have to restart half the thing that took me 2 hours to get done in the first place.
I personally like platformers more because there's more storyline to them.
Right, and I ignore the storyline.
How dare you? But anyways, um, do you ever just get stuck on a game like in the middle of like a game and then just go ahead and like quit the game and never return?
Yep, that's what I did with one game I have.
Which game?
Baba is You, the puzzle game.
I feel like that's very common with puzzle games.
Yeah, and then I come back and the answer is so obvious.
Yeah. I literally like with the also I have a question now that I think about it. Would you say that like looking up like watching videos on an answer to a thing is cheating?
Depends on the thing.
How about when let's see here. It literally took me a year to find a boomerang in Ocarina of Time.
That wouldn't be cheating.
It took me a year to find a boomerang.
Yeah, if you look it up, then it's not cheating.
But yeah, I still can't believe it took me a year to find that stupid boomerang. I still haven't beaten Ocarina of Time though, because I got distracted with other things.
You should go do that.
Pastry is my child though. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. Think you'd ever make a game with me in it?
What was that?
Think you'd ever make a game with me in it?
Probably not.
Fair. Like, would you hire an artist if you were a game dev, or would you draw everything yourself?
I would do it all myself.
Good luck, man. You didn't even give me an OC for me to draw for the thumbnail, so I just went with a whole note. But yeah, is there anyone on your esports team that annoys the living hell out of you?
No.
Um, so, have you ever played like co-op Minecraft?
Yes, I've played that before. Why?
How was it?
We each go 5,000 blocks in separate directions and do our own thing.
Damn! You guys aren't like working together or trying to kill each other?
No.
So what's your thoughts on the newer Minecraft updates?
I haven't played them yet.
Oh. Me neither. But I've been doing other things. Do you think that do you think the gaming experience is different if you stream versus if you don't stream?
Yes, it's completely different because then people are telling you should go do this, and then you go do it, and then you blow up and lose all your stuff.
So you basically cannot trust your fan base whenever you're doing
No, why would you trust anyone? People do it for funny.
Yeah. Yeah, what was I gonna say here? Um, do you like sandbox games or not really?
That's basically what Oxygen Not Included is.
Interesting. I'm just gonna look up different kinds of games real quick to make sure we covered all of them. But yeah. Let's see here. Real-time strategy.
That's my favorite type of game.
So, what kind of games are real-time strategy?
There's this game called Solaris that's on a website, and you're trying to take over the galaxy.
So you figure out strategy the entire time?
You figure out strategy, you check in like once a day or twice a day or 5 times a day, and you see if someone backstabbed you, and then you redirect your entire force to go attack them.
What's your thoughts on RPGs?
Role-playing game?
Yep.
I don't think I can come up with stuff fast enough in order to play those.
Have you played D&D?
I have. I'm usually like the healer, so
Same.
I keep everyone alive.
Same here. What's your thoughts on city building games?
Those seem boring.
Like The Sims?
Yeah, like there's no end goal. Like in Terraria, there's like once you defeat the boss, there's nothing to do.
What's your thoughts on party games like Jackbox and those kinds of games?
Great for game night or something.
What's your thoughts on trivia games?
I don't know enough stuff to answer the questions.
So like Trivia Murder Party.
What is the capital of Nebraska?
That does not have to do anything with this show.
It's a trivia question. What do you mean?
I don't know and I don't care.
Exactly.
What's your thoughts on like the hyper realistic games that are based off of sports?
Sports. Why don't you go play it if you like sports that much?
Yeah, that's how I feel about them too. How about like combat sport games like Super Smash Bros, whatever else?
Sports.
Exact. Um, have what's your thoughts on racing games?
Meow.
Like like Mario Kart.
Those are also fun to play with friends.
Are you the one that gets frustrated and quits and be like, I'm done with this
No,
thing?
I'm the one who's in first place every single race.
What to do if you're not in first place?
Then I get first place.
Next time?
Yeah,
I feel like you're lying.
maybe. You said I could make stuff up.
But yeah, fair. What's your thoughts on rhythm games?
Click, 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 click.
Do you play rhythm
I
games
don't know.
for fun?
No, I don't play rhythm games for fun.
Um, I've played like different kinds of rhythm games. There, like in the Party Pack 10 of Jackbox, there's like a rhythm game in there. I've played it with Hexy before.
Rhythm.
Is it hard for you to keep a rhythm or no?
Absolutely not. I can keep a rhythm perfectly.
Yeah, sure. That sounds like sarcasm.
100% on beat every time.
What's your thoughts on like games that are built for education purposes?
Those are boring because I don't want to learn when I'm having fun.
I agree with you there. Um, would you play an RPG if you could?
Um, if I have nothing else to do, then sure.
If you have nothing else to do, yeah, sure. There's always something to do if you think hard enough.
I have to go do the homework that I haven't done yet.
You signed up for the slot buddy.
I was making jokes.
Fair. But yeah, what else? Um, what's the most boring game you've actually played? And what makes it boring?
Probably something I've made because I haven't put anything into it yet.
Other than the stuff you make, like the ones that you could like buy off a shelf or download for free. And also, when did you start like PC gaming?
Uh, next question.
Nope. You're answering.
Um, whenever I got Minecraft, probably.
So like a really long time ago, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like 1.12.
So what's your thoughts when like a game like blows up in popularity? Are you like, "Ooh, I'm going to play that," or that sounds stupid?
Depends on the game.
That's fair. Like, do you like to play games because they're popular or no?
I like to play games because I'm having fun.
How many different characters are playable in Overwatch?
Uh, 30.
30 different characters?
Final answer.
So, like, what do each of the different characters do, though? Or are they just, like, different?
Well, it's split up based on role. So, supports heal people, DPS deal damage, and tank absorbs damage.
Oh. But, yeah, when a Overwatch character or an Overwatch match is over?
Whenever somebody wins.
So, like, does everyone die?
No, what happens is there's a little timer at the top of the screen that says overtime, and whenever that bar becomes empty, then the game is over.
Okay. Why is it called Overwatch, if you know? Do you know why it's called Overwatch?
I because of the universe it's in.
Okay. And like what so like is it like staged in the past, present, future? Is it more sci-fi? Is it more like
I don't know, but all I remember is that there's a group of fighters called Overwatch or something, and I didn't pay attention to the lore.
oh. um is there any games to where you do pay attention to the lore or no?
No,
Isn't lore like part of the game though?
no.
Damn. That yeah. Um do you get frustrated with newbies or no?
I don't think so.
Or like whenever you like
Or like
play
whatever.
randomly and then someone who is brand new at the game just starts, like do they frustrate you?
No, I just go to the next game.
So do you so like do you ever like quit in the middle of a online match on purpose?
No, I've never quit an on match on purpose.
That's fair. Um yeah, that's the right thing to do though. Um but yeah. Um what else? Um if you were me, what questions would you ask yourself?
I think you've asked a lot of questions.
But like is there anything I obviously missed?
No, not obviously.
Like is there anything that's you're like, "Boy, you stupid. You stupid bastard."
No, you pretty much got it all.
But yeah, so oh yeah, I haven't really asked you much about console stuff. I hate that
I
so
don't play console
much.
stuff.
I hate the soundboard very much. Why did they even
Why do you
make
hate
that thing?
soundboard?
Whoops! I accidentally muted you, not your soundboard.
What do you mean? I didn't use soundboard.
But yeah, so basic. I don't know. There's just like I don't know, some noises just don't make me feel good as far as like sensory goes. But yeah, have you ever had to be like pulled away from a game because you wanted to play it for too long?
No, I usually get bored within like 2 hours.
That's fair. 2 hours, then switch game.
Or I do something productive.
That's fair. Think you'll ever like do more for your gaming channel or your music channel?
Hopefully.
Also, this is just a question for like structuring, like as far as the show goes. But do you like it better when you're in the studio or when we're calling each other?
No preference.
Yeah, you're not like you're not you're not hitting me in the head with a stick this time. Do you remember
I
that?
like the studio better.
So you like to hit me in the head with a stick? Noted.
Free entertainment.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, oh man. But yeah. And you were like you were like making out with my microphone the last time I had you in the studio, I think. You're like microphone.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I forgot what episode it was. Wait, no. I remember like when you were on one of these more of these like official episodes, you did that. But yeah. Um But yeah, is there any game that have gotten old after like have you ever gotten like extremely burned out of a game to where you're not willing to watch it at all anymore?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't play my games that much to do that.
Um, think you'll ever like up the amount of time you play your games? Or no?
Probably not.
Or are you gonna get a job?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a job.
Yeah. I honestly hope you end up working with me though. That'd be fun. More fun than what is currently going on. But yeah, um, let's just say I've made plenty of money talking to you with that job, and then someone ends up pulling something stupid. But yeah, um, do you? So what's your thoughts on like simulation games?
They're fine, I guess.
Um, have you ever played a simulation game?
I don't think so.
Would you ever want to play a simulation game?
Depends on the game.
But yeah, um, imagine if there was a guy simulation where you're just simulated as a random guy.
I have no idea how that would end out.
I would want to play a guy simulator so that I could figure out if I'm a guy or not. But not for fun though. I'd be like I'd be like yeah,
Truck
like
simulator.
truck simulator. Um but yeah, so like what is the biggest appeal of like gaming?
Have fun.
Do you have fun?
To have fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, since this episode is I think we should go ahead and go move on to closing announcements. What is your plans for the future of both of your channels?
Hopefully, upload stuff. Yeah. I'm
Hopefully.
working on a song right now, though, so yeah.
What kind of song? Does it have lyrics or no?
No, I don't sing in my things.
Think you'd ever want someone to sing in your things?
Maybe eventually, but I'm not there yet.
Um like does your song have like a um have what is it called? Have like a plot line to them or no?
No.
Or is it just you screwing around with your computer? Seeing what sounds good.
What? Yeah, that's what I usually do.
But yeah, think you would ever like live record things?
Like, yeah, if I learn how to play stuff.
That's fair. Um, so that's and then what's your plans for the future of your gaming channel?
Gaming channel, I upload stuff.
When was I'm gonna go
Maybe
with
take funny clips.
funny clips of you gaming or of some other people?
Me. I would stream it and then yeah.
Hmm, that's fair. Do you think money? Um, do you think companies make money off of gaming streams or no?
Companies make money whenever people buy subscriptions because the percent goes to the company.
That's fair. Like, do you think people buy more games because they see them streamed?
Yeah, especially if it's like a super large streamer.
Yeah, wait, I should probably ask more about gaming streams. So do you think it's appealing to watch a gaming stream or no?
It depends on who the streamer is.
Depends on who the streamer is. So like Markiplier
Yeah, I don't see the point of watching people stream.
games, you would rather go ahead and have them stream yourself.
I would rather go play the game.
But yeah, same here. Like I cannot just sit there and watch someone stream games. But yeah, so when you stream, how do you set yourself apart from everyone else?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Are you gonna just act like a doofus just because?
It's not my fault. I just do that naturally.
I also act like a doofus naturally. And that's what makes these shows great. But yeah, and then what else when it comes to streaming and whatnot? What games are you planning on to stream when you can?
League of Legends and Overwatch.
Think you'd ever stream a match like a esports match game?
Yeah, I do that all the time, just without me talking and stuff.
But isn't you talking what makes the stream like yours though? Not like like more
Exactly.
personalized?
That's exactly what makes it more personalized. But since it's always too loud in my room because people are always talking, then I can't unless I want them to be picked up by my microphone.
Oh man. Imagine if your roommate was like screaming while you were streaming.
I don't have to imagine.
I feel like it would be funny the first 5 times, and then after that it'd be like, come on, man. But yeah, imagine if you and your roommate did a stream together.
No,
Why not?
I don't want people on my stream other than me.
Wow. So you wouldn't even let me on there?
My stream.
Well, I guess that's what I get for letting people on mine.
The reason is because I can't control what other people say, so
Yeah, that's fair.
I just rather not risk them saying something stupid. Because then if they break terms of service or something, I have to deal with the consequences, and it's just safer for me to not deal with it.
Hello, Jujar, animations. Yeah, sorry that sorry that I haven't really been like, uploading much. Life just got a hold of me. But yeah, I'm working on getting my videos done soon, so, or like, getting more videos out soon, so yeah. Do you feel like, time tends to be a hurdle when it comes to, like, you making things, or no?
Me?
Yes, you.
Time?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it because you
don't
don't
know.
know how to manage your time, or?
Well, I have to learn skills, and I'm too lazy to do that, so I just push it off until I'm not lazy. So,
But yeah. When do you not get lazy?
3 a.m.
You shouldn't be awake at 3 a.m. You should be sleeping at 3 a.m.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. I am asleep at 3 a.m. and I get productive in the middle of the day, like a normal person.
For me, I feel productive at the beginning and the end of the day. The middle of the day just feels like a drag.
Yep. And in the morning, I'm just tired. So it's the end of the day at 3 a.m. when I'm productive. I can get away with being awake at 3 because I only wake up at like 9.
Yeah. Just make sure you get enough sleep, okay? Oh yeah, wait. I have a question. With gaming, is it easy to like not have the right amount of sleep because you're too busy gaming?
Yeah. You play the game and then time goes by and you didn't realize how much time went by and whoop, it's 3 a.m.
What do you tend to do in those cases? Do you just like go to bed
I get off and I'm like, I need to go to bed.
and then like do you try to sleep in later if you can, or do you just like lose out on your
Yes,
sleep?
if I can sleep in, I'll sleep in to a reasonable time.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I hope you don't do that too often.
How often is too often?
I don't know, like more than I would say more than like once every other month is like too often.
Interesting.
But yeah, like as long as you're able to like keep healthy most of the time.
I think I get like 8 hours every day, so I'm fine.
Yeah, that's good. Same here. Sometimes I get 7, sometimes I get 9 though. But yeah. Um but yeah, as long as you're taking care of yourself. But yeah, any so since we're nearing the end of the show, do you have any like closing announcements when it comes to Toon Tactician?
Hello.
Hello? Is that it?
I don't know what to say.
But yeah, as far as pastry goes, I am working on videos again. Sorry it took forever. Like we had like someone who was very significant to the channel's beginning betrayed me. So I have been trying to get my motivation back because of that.
You got this. Woohoo.
Thank you. but yeah,
Motivation.
but yeah. Um and then yeah, so I'm currently making a video about like what happened, and then I'm gonna like do a Inktober but late video, and then I'm gonna probably remake I'm gonna remake pastry, or like pastry preview or rebellious preview, because like I'm getting sick of the original one because all of the characters in that, or almost all of them, like I'm gonna say like 2/3 of the characters that are in there are crap, both in like art quality and the people who are based off of those characters. I'm not gonna say that often, but I'm gonna say it today. But yeah, and then what else am I gonna do after that? Probably try to do a Christmas special if I'm not like too behind for that. And then like actually do my New Year's stuff, because the New Year's stuff is more important to me than the Christmas stuff. And yeah. Um do you have an outro?
Do.
Alright, that it?
I don't know, me? I don't have an outro.
You should get one before you start streaming again, bro.
I just say, well, I'm tired. Goodbye, guys. And then I stop the stream.
Oh man. That is like one of the lamest outros ever. But yeah.
I'll go get that outro music thing and play the.
Oh man. I feel like that's lazy for an outro. But that's beside the point here. Want to know what would be funny if a guest one time manages to go ahead and like steal my outro and say it 100% correctly? And then
There once was, I don't know, what's the outro?
There once. Wait, were you about to sing Wellerman there?
I don't know where it was going with that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm surprised that people have.
Well, I'll memorize it for next time.
But yeah. Anyways. So you don't. All right, you already said your outro. Anyways. Shoot. Oh man, my brain just was like outro. All right. I platonically love you, my donut batch, and see you in the future to come. Bye.